Running a YouTube channel as a one-person operation is a weird mix of exciting and exhausting, where you have to do everything yourself. This whole thing is part of a little experiment I'm doing to see how far I can push my own productivity by leaning on smart tools. On the other hand, I'm testing what a media and events operation looks like when one person tries to run the whole show. One of the constant headaches for creators is getting people to actually click on their videos once they go live. YouTube gives you auto-generated thumbnails and clips, and those are fine as a baseline, but the biggest wins come from making assets that actually hook the viewer. For thumbnails, we used to do manual designs, then we iterated prompts, and eventually we automated more and more of the process. Now, I want to walk you through the operational flow I built, and how the same mindset applies to turning long recordings into short viral clips, which is where Vizard really shines. So here's the workflow at a glance. I upload the transcript, or the raw, long-form video, into a shared folder, and a little automation pipeline picks it up. In just a few minutes, it gives me several clip options keyed to different moments and angles from the original footage. Those clips are instantly ready to post to social media, or to run small tests against each other to see which ones perform better. The heavy lifting of finding the best moments, trimming them, adding captions, and preparing multiple versions is handled automatically, saving hours every week. In my process, the transcript is the starting point, as the system analyzes the text to pull out key moments and emotional peaks. You know, the bits where the pacing changes, or where the speaker says something provocative or funny, or where a clear takeaway is delivered. From those moments, it generates multiple short clips, each with its own headline, suggested caption, and caption burn-in for mobile viewers. I usually get 3 different takes for every major point: a straight snippet, a fast-paced hook version, and a caption-heavy microclip aimed at silent autoplay. Why do I create 3 versions? Because testing matters and data is the only way to scale effectively. YouTube's test and compare feature lets you upload multiple thumbnails to see which one wins, and the same idea applies to short clips. You can push 3 different cuts or hooks into your scheduler, let them run against similar audiences, and log which style gets the highest engagement. Over time, the data tells you exactly what kind of hook, pacing, and caption style works best for your specific audience. We used to accept the default clips and guesses, which resulted in pretty mediocre performance, like low click-throughs and short view times. Once we built an automated pipeline to produce 3 distinct clip types per key point, our average click-through rate went up noticeably. At first, we saw a roughly 1.5% lift in CTR just by moving from auto-generated defaults to simple best practice edits. Then, after keeping the prompts and templates tighter and aligned to a brand-style guide, that improvement nudged closer to about 2 to 2.5%. It might sound small, but for a smaller channel, that kind of percentage shift compounds quickly across dozens of posts. A big reason this works is that we kept things consistent and trackable by ensuring every clip generated comes with the rule set that created it. That lets us iterate. So if a particular hook wins, we can rerun the same logic across older videos and scale the win. Now, all of that could be done with a mix of manual effort and a bunch of apps glued together, but that's where Vizard changes the game. Compared to other tools, which either focus only on editing without scheduling, or only handle scheduling without smart selection, Vizard gives you the whole flow. It finds viral moments, edits them into ready-to-post clips, and schedules them based on the posting cadence you choose in one single place. Other platforms might do half of that, such as expensive enterprise editors that require a human to pick clips, and that gap costs time and money. In practice, using Vizard feels like adding a co-producer who's obsessed with short-form performance to your team. You tell it how often you want to post, and it will pick the best moments from new uploads, create variants, and auto-schedule them across your socials. If you want to tweak a caption or swap clips, the content calendar is an easy drag and drop, meaning no more juggling spreadsheets and midnight uploads. I'll be honest, there are still a few semi-manual steps I keep in my loop because I like to review the generated clips personally. But compared to the old days of scrubbing footage, finding timestamps, exporting edits, and re-uploading multiple times, this approach is a massive time saver. The bulk of the heavy lifting is automated, and I only intervene for nuance and brand voice. If you're curious about the tech under the hood, here's the top level. Transcript in, analysis runs to find attention spikes, and the system pulls several key moments. Then, each key moment becomes a short video variant with its caption and posting plan, so the scheduler or your manual test kicks off. Over weeks, you build a neat data set of what hooks and formats work best for your audience, which is how you scale quality without hiring a team. A quick note about tools comparison. Some platforms promise auto-editing but lock you into clunky interfaces or charge per clip, making scaling expensive. Others focus on publishing but don't help you find the viral bits, so you're still guessing what content will perform. Vizard's sweet spot is stitching those two needs together, which is why it's been the best fit for my single operator media experiment. If you run a channel and you're thinking, is it worth automating this? My quick answer is yes, but don't go chasing tiny improvements too early. For example, pushing from a 0.5% to a 2 or 2.5% click-through rate across the channel is absolutely worth the setup. But obsessing over incremental 0.5% boosts when you're still under 10,000 subscribers is simply not worth the time. Get the automation working, build a consistent pipeline, and then invest in fine-grained A/B tests when your volume justifies the marginal returns. I'll show you what typical outputs look like. You'll get 3 ready-made clips with different visual treatments and captions. One might be a zoomed-in reaction cut, another a fast-paced montage, and the third a caption-heavy version optimized for silent autoplay. Drop those 3 into your testing setup, let them run, and log which one wins. Over time, you'll find patterns, and you can bake those learnings back into the automation templates to refine your results. If this piques your interest and you want a deep dive into setting up the exact workflow, just drop a comment below. I'm collecting feedback on which parts people actually want detailed walkthroughs for, and I'll make more hands-on content if there's demand. Thanks for sticking with this mini lesson. If you found it useful, please comment with what you'd like to learn next. Subscribe for more experiments from my one-person media lab and hit like if you want more practical tools. I'm on this human-in-the-loop journey to see how far one person can push productivity with the right tool set, and I'll keep sharing what works and what doesn't. I really appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one.